other game that night, Dodgers pulled even with the Cardinals.
This was a good game.
As they won the game 3-2.
Greinke was really good.
Well, Greinke is good.
Lynn was good. Lynn didn't pitch poorly.
Lynn was good. 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs. And Greinke, 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs. Vintage Greinke. J.P. Howell, who's awful, came in and gave the Cardinals a chance to win the game. Let the game.
Matty Carps.
Let the game get tied.
Great player.
And while Carpenter really is great. See, but here's the thing. Now I have to go back to the Nationals because we're talking about Matt Carpenter and how you guys love Matt Carpenter, but then Denard Span isn't a guy you can feel comfortable
Matt
going
Carpenter's
into.
done this for 2-3 years.
All right, but I think Denard Span's a better hitter than Matt Carpenter.
Well,
You're
wrong.
No.
You're totally wrong.
I'm not wrong.
But
Matt
Carpenter comes up big. Matt Carpenter is there when it matters. Eight pitch at bat against Kershaw.
I'm going to go Mike Francesa on both of you here.
Okay, Mike Francesa is not that good.
He's terrible. This is why I'm yelling at my guests. That's the joke.
Yeah.
Because Matt Carpenter, I like him. He's clutch and he's great. But he hit 272 this year. Okay.
He did not have a good
He has a flair for the dramatic. He's good, and I like him. I'm not saying I have any issue with Matt Carpenter, but Denard Span's better than he is.
But how many times has Denard Span been in the playoffs?
Not as many times. But that's not Denard Span's fault. That's not Denard Span's fault. This isn't basketball. This isn't basketball. It's not the player's job to carry a team. You can't carry a team.
But what I'm saying is I trust the Cardinals lineup more because they've been in the playoffs and have experience. With Matt Holliday's in the middle.
Matt Carpenter did not hit as well this year as he has previously.
I hate that there isn't respect for Denard Span.
No, Denard Span's a really good player. He's a really good player.
But Matt Carpenter is clutch.
So is Denard Span if you give him the chance.
That's not really clutch. He's got to come with opportunities. He's got to.
I mean, you don't know. It's too small of a sample size with Denard Span. It's too small of a sample size with Denard Span.
The point is, the Nationals, Adam LaRoche is not Matt Adams.
No, he's well.
I mean, that was a joke.
Adam LaRoche is.
But you trust this Cardinals lineup because they've been in the playoffs. That's basically what I mean.
Well, then Pat Neshek came in.
Pat Neshek's not so.
Pat Neshek, they pitched him.
Tell me about the Cullen. Yeah. That's your name, right? Tell me about the home run that Pat Neshek gave up to Matt Kemp. Tell me the emotions you felt, the possible thoughts of suicide.
To be entirely honest, after Lance Lynn made it an incredibly stressful and typical Lance Lynn game, after like the 6th inning, I stopped watching.
What?
Well, wait. I watch on game day because I don't have cable.
Wait, but don't they? I thought they were offering it for free.
No.
What
you
about
have to buy
Fox?
a subscription. You have to buy a $10 subscription to MLB TV to get the postseason games. And
I'll give you $10, friend to friend, to watch your team in the
playoffs. But the thing is, they're only broadcasting some games on MLB TV, so it wasn't worth it. I'm just going to wait until it comes on Fox. I might get cable. We might get cable for anyway. So Matt Carpenter hits the home run. I'm like, something's good happening because I'm not watching. So I didn't watch. I watched the replay. I don't know. It's a home run. This was a good game. I can't really be upset about it. Greinke was great. Lynn was good. Carpenter hit a home run. Carpenter's hot. I'm looking forward to coming back to St. Louis and Carpenter continuing to being hot. Pat Neshek, Trevor Rosenthal, and Carlos Martinez pitched each 70 games or more this season, which is the most of Cardinals relievers since like Ryan Franklin and 2 other guys in 2007, and that was the record. They tied the record for most games relievers have pitched in this year. I think Neshek is tired. I think we really wore him out, and we needed him a lot this year because we won those 1-run games that really depended on the bullpen and clutch hitting. I was mad at Neshek. I was pissed off at Neshek. He did that. He blew the All-Star game too.
You know what?
And
this
then
game,
Jansen came in and blew the Cardinals out.
You know what I think this game showed me about the Dodgers? Because this is the. I think I said this in the beginning of the broadcast. This should be the NLCS. These are the 2 best teams in the NL. Probably the 2 best teams left in baseball. They really are. And what this proved to me about the Dodgers, if Kemp is good, because Kemp hit that home run, if Kemp is good, it's really hard to stop them. The only team that could is the Cardinals. But if Kemp hits, it really opens up
It was still a 3-2 game though.
I know.
It was a good game. It was a good. I like Friday's night game though.
When Kemp is added to the weapons on the Dodgers lineup, they're
Kemp
really good.
But what really made the difference in this game was Zach Greinke. He went 2 for 3.
Greinke was great.
He went 2 for 3. Yeah. He scored a run.
Yeah.
I mean, when your pitcher is hitting and pitching incredibly well, if you don't win, that's a shame.
We have an update from AT&T Park in San Francisco. We have an update from AT&T Park in San Francisco. We are still scoreless, bottom 5. And nobody on with 1 out. Madison Bumgarner at the plate, so we know he's still in the game. Doug Fister's still in the game. So at least these guys are smarter than Matt Williams, even though one of them is Matt Williams. Williams! All right, I don't want to tell that story. That's too long of a story. So we flip our daily calendar over to Sunday. We just talked about baseball, so we'll start with football.
No. End with football.
The NFL football, it was just a wild...
Wait, what are we going to start with?
Football. Football! What just...
Can we make this football thing quick? Like...
Football. No advertising on the show. There's advertising playing in the background. Williams. Okay. All right. Stop.
Okay, we got to Peyton Manning threw his 500.
Ben is doing too many sound effects, and Colin doesn't want to talk about football, but we're going to talk about football.
I want to go.
Peyton Manning threw the touchdown, whatever.
It's almost 7.
Listen.
My bedtime's at 7:30, so I don't know what you're doing.
Listen. Those guys are going out there.
This is America.
The national pastime is baseball.
And
the national pastime is
but the American
baseball.
tradition is watching
football
on
is what matters.
Sunday.
Baseball is more important than football. Baseball is the only sport.
Okay,
baseball is the.
Let's roll through football. Let's roll through football.
Baseball is the only sport where you can wear a chain and sunglasses. Now, what other sport can you wear a chain and sunglasses? No other sport. So sit down. They're fly. Baseball players are flea.
Okay.
And it's
Let's
our national
talk about
pastime.
football so we can.
And they don't go out there and get concussions every game.
I am tired.
And
okay.
So I'm going to run through these games. I'm going to read them all out.
No, you're not.
Chicago, Carolina.
That's not how we're doing it. That's not how we're doing this. Okay? Listen. NFL Sunday. We all love watching NFL Red Zone, and NFL Red Zone for the 1 o'clock games was tremendous. We had 3 games that went right down to the wire.
3, now 4.
I do understand the appeal of watching football.
No, 5, 6.
The camaraderie, especially when it's cold outside.
6 games.
There were other
eating
great
a lot of
games.
food.
7 games went down to the wire.
It was tremendous. It was tremendous. We'll start with the Bears-Panthers. The Panthers
Chicago.
with 10 big points in the fourth quarter.
Win.
They overcome a deficit, and really great. Really just a phenomenal effort. The Bears are a good team. The Panthers are a good team. And although the Bears fall to 2-3, I like them.
Yeah, that's disappointing for them. They really 2-3. I mean, a loss to the Bills. They gotta be better than that.
No, I must say
they are a good team. I like
the Browns-Titans was a tremendous game. And although it really, in the grand scheme of things, is not going to be relevant this season, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was great. You think about the Titans. I love Jake Locker, and he got hurt in that game.
Yeah,
I love Jake
Whitehurst
Locker.
Came in and he's terrible.
Yeah, well, he had 2 touchdowns.
But he's
there's the first 2 passes. He's terrible.
Jake Locker. Is, how are your fantasy teams doing?
My one. I'm 3-1-1.
My fantasy team. I don't understand what's going on here. We started the season. We scored 170 freaking points. I mean, just looked like absolute world beaters. Everyone on my team had 20 points or more, except for the kicker. But including the defense. Just a tremendous, tremendous effort. And then we've lost 3 in a row, and I can't, I don't have an explanation. I mean, Jimmy Graham left the game early, and I don't know. It's extremely frustrating.
But want to hear something funny? I've scored the least points in my league. I'm in first place.
It's time to call for a change in fantasy football formats.
Head to head, I've played the worst teams every
I'm
week.
among the top because I scored 170 the first week.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
I've won by 3
Browns-Titans
points
was
every
awesome.
round.
the Browns with their really second tremendous win of the season.
Yeah. I want to see early in that game when it was 28-3 Titans. I was thinking, can they actually put in Johnny Football?
But Brian Hoyer is clearly a better quarterback. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
He is.
All right, Rams-Eagles, not even a real game until the Rams
made it.
The Rams came back. The Rams were about to win.
Hey, that's your boys.
The true pride of St. Louis. I think that's what they like more in St. Louis, right? They like the Rams more than the Cardinals?
You are stupid.
The Rams are in St. Louis?
What happened
St. Louis has a football team?
Okay, Tampa Bay, New Orleans.
Point well taken.
Tampa Bay, New Orleans.
Wait, I gotta say, Austin Davis was awesome. Austin Davis was the #1 fantasy quarterback, except I think until Peyton Manning came in.
Yeah.
But Austin Davis, 29 of 49, 375 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's awesome.
Great comeback. Yeah.
Maybe
he's good. Probably not, but maybe he's good.
The Eagles, again, it was their special teams that did it.
Yeah, last week too.
Falcons, Giants. I liked Odell Beckham. He looked good.
He really spread the field for Eli Manning.
This is a local touch here. The game really didn't look good. The Giants were down at one point in the fourth quarter,
but they held the Falcons in the fourth quarter.
And I think the 3
are they 500 again?
They're 3-2.
No, they're over.
And I think right now you have to give them some credit. They are above 500. They have looked very good their last 3 weeks, and they beat a better team now. Right now, I can't have an issue with the Giants. I can't say they're a bad team. They're clearly better than the Jets. We'll get to that horror show.
I don't even want to.
Buccaneers Saints, just a tremendous game.
Mike Glennon, I really like Mike Glennon.
I
think he made a mistake in this game. I forget what it was, but he made some mistake. But I like him a lot. I think he's good. Doug Martin got me nothing for fantasy. He's
complete
been so bad this year.
45 yards, no touchdowns.
Yeah. The Saints are just so weird. I don't know whether to trust them or not. I don't think I have them making the playoffs. They should have lost this game.
Oh, they can't make the playoffs.
I don't think I have them making the playoffs.
I know that they won, but teams that are 1-3 don't make the playoffs.
Well, they're 2-3, and the Cowboys are a team that could lose.
In that division, with the Panthers and the
well, if you got Swaggy P on your side.
You have the Panthers and you have another good team in that division. I can't.
The Falcons.
Right. Well, they're not very good, so I take that statement back. But no, the Saints aren't going to make the playoffs.
You know what?
The Saints just can't win on the road.
I think
I
said this last week is that every team in that division can win any game they're in. The Buccaneers could have won this game because they're just they have a good enough defense that can force turnovers. Right. And they have a good enough offense that could score touchdowns. The
Buccaneers are still terrible.
They're terrible, but they can win any game.
And the thing I got to say is this. A week ago, I said the Saints have no chance of making the playoffs, and just because they beat the Buccaneers at home in overtime, I'm not going to.
In a game they should have lost.
In a game they should have lost. I'm not excited about the Saints. They are terrible, but it was a really fun game to watch. Another fun 1 o'clock game. The Texans Houston. At the Cowboys.
That's a great game.
It seemed like there were more Texan fans at Cowboy Stadium.
Seemed like there were.
Yeah, I don't think that really matters. That's a meme online. The meme says, "Is this it's the Fry from Futurama. It says, not sure if Cowboys home game or Texans home game."
Yeah.
I think it's a very clever meme. Regardless, DeMarco Murray, great start to the season.
He's awesome.
I'm pretty sure this is it for him. I'm pretty sure he cannot keep this up. I
don't know if he'll lead the NFL in rushing yards, but he's really good.
Tony Romo, good game. He's really good. He's finally gotten it.
Good.
He's always been good. He's finally gotten it.
He made 2 tremendous plays. That last pass to Des Bryant.
Perfect, yeah.
Oh, my God.
On the monies.
Des Bryant, the GOAT.
Des Bryant is the GOAT. So
if you think you're the GOAT, then that's good enough for me.
Houston's good. They just have no quarterback.
Moving on, another very close game, a shocking upset from Ford Field. The Bills beating the Lions 17
Jim
to
Schwartz
14. I thought that was great.
So stupid.
First of all, no, it wasn't stupid.
This is funny.
First of all, it was 14-3 Lions at halftime. The Bills looked like they had nothing. Kyle Orton and just
weird facial hair looks like Dave
General Buffalo sadness.
Look up Kyle Orton. Like, he looks like Dave Grohl, or like a mariachi band member.
It was General Buffalo. It looked like the town of Buffalo would remain even more depressed. How did they get more depressed? They watched a Bills game. But no, the Bills come all the way back and 11-0.
Hey, Buffalo.
They outscore the Lions 14-0 in the fourth quarter. They just looked great.
Who's this?
I thought that was a great moment. Carrying
2 depressed cities.
Yeah.
How could you get worse? Oh my God!
The Bills Lions, the Depression Bowl.
Is that the Lions? That was the the Lions, their fans had the protests. They cared so little about their football team